I got eliminated for the wrong reason. Absolutely, they're wrong. I think they're just haters. They need to just chal, go away. In that house, every day it's like rah, 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 rah. Because it's boring. Every day, if people see arguments, wow, there is this one person who's also trying to make the house good. I think the wrong person has left, which is me. Everybody has regrets.
एक और हफ्ता और एक eviction हम देख सकते हैं इस वक्त नावेद हमारे साथ है नावेद
Hello, how are
हाँ
you? Namaste.
I am good. Namaste to you too.
Thank you so much.
Please tell us how shocking this was for you, or was this expected?
To be honest, I was very shocked. Yesterday, it was unbelievable. I got eliminated for the wrong reason. And to be honest, I think everyone in the house was crying. We were all very upset, and even I was upset. And I think even the contestant, even Vicky, he said, sorry, I've made the wrong decision. And yeah, I think it was not fair. And I think everybody has regrets. I should have stayed longer in the house.
But then Naved, since day one, when you had stepped in the house, we have been seeing, there's somewhere or the other there has been a, language barrier, because we have a large audience watching Big Boss who, who is an who prefer to be, having a Hindi speaking contestants. When you had decided that you are willing to do this Big Boss, were you already aware about it, that this was going to be a, a huge barrier or, drawback for you?
Big Boss is an international show. And, my good friend Abdul Razik, he did the show last year. And even Jade, I know Jade as well personally. They're all very good people. They even said that, they don't speak Hindi. There was, they speak English. And but they did it. And he said, no, you should go for it because it's an international show. It's broadcasted globally to the Asian community, which obviously I'm Asian and I'm proud to be Asian. And it's for everybody, and I feel like there was a reason that Big Boss called me to come on this show. If Big Boss didn't want me, I would have never come on, I would have never come on the show. So there was a reason for me to be on Big Boss. But I think the contestants just used it as a weak way to try and nominate me or to eliminate me. So I think Big Boss really does need to give someone like me a chance and to really show that it doesn't matter where you're from, you can be amazing and be from any country. That's what I want to say.
But then were you expecting that your game would be like, lasting for at least a month, or were you expecting only in a week you might get evicted?
To be honest with you, I was always wanting to be on the top 5. That was my aim, to be like the top 5, one of the persons, because I want to kind of show and make that statement that, look, I've come all the way from UK to a country where I've not been before. I'm trying to learn the culture, trying to learn Hindi, trying to really be part of the family and to make that statement. And I always thought to myself, you know what? I know that this is a Hindi show and, everyone speaks Hindi, but I was like, I want to make that statement. Other people did it. I want to also make that statement as well. And that was my motivation. And I definitely think, again, I keep saying I should get another chance, to be honest.
So I do feel, but there are some people, some people who are commenting online on Twitter and other social media platforms that Naveed don't deserve to be, going so long. He hasn't done anything so wow in the show. What would you like to, convey them?
Absolutely, they're wrong. I think they're just haters. They need to just chal, go away. I think, to be honest, I've been very true to myself. I've been giving positive energy. Even if I hope I'm naming the names correctly. Is it Arbaz and Sohail on Just Chill? Even they said I'm like the shining light of the show, where I'm here to give positive energy, good vibes. I want to have fun. It's not just about a game where you just manipulate or throw people under the bus. I want to give good time. It's all about having fun and being true to yourself. And I feel like I've done that. And I'm very proud. I'm very proud because I'm not fake, I like to be honest and have fun. And it's not really, some people say it's a game plan, but it's not a game plan. It's just who I am, really. Yeah.
But then do you feel that this has been somewhere a drawback for you, like being a positive vibe or a sunshine, I would say?
So, to be honest, it hasn't been a drawback because I feel like in that house every day it's like rah, 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 rah. It's like arguments every day. And I'm like, there needs to be that one person that gives at least good energy, because it's boring. Every day if people see arguments, like we don't want to see that. And we don't want to influence people that argument like that is good. You want to show people that, wow, there is this one person who's also trying to make the house good. with good energy, and that is what I was trying to do, by doing my dancing like this, and, rapping music, trying to sing kuchu kuchu hota hai, all of that, all of this. So you need someone like me and to bring that energy, and that's why I think everybody was upset, and even Ankita, because she said you were the only one person in the house that was actually being authentic and giving us good energy.
But then, do you think apart from you, there were even other contestants who are not performing up to the mark or have been, completely disappeared in the game? So, what do you feel about them if anybody else would have been evicted?
People like Arun, Telka, Summers, Jigna, Rinko, like I feel like they haven't been 100% themselves, like the true personality we haven't seen. And I feel like they've been a lot weaker. So I think they really should have been the one being eliminated, to be honest, because I feel like with me, I was growing every day. I was learning more. I was always trying to be active in the house. And I think the wrong person has left, which is me.
But we don't feel so that you have been the wrong person. But then, Naved, we'd like to know, there have been, news about Ankita and Vicky, and they have been testing for pregnancy as well. How far do you feel is this, a thing, like a true thing, or do you feel that this has been, a complete storyline to, gaze a nice plot in the show?
All I can say is going in the positive direction. And I told Ankita, I said, Ankita, if I stay in the house, I want to like name your baby, if it's a boy or a girl, and I want to be the godfather, the uncle. And she said, of course, Nave, like you're always in my heart, and I will always like listen to your advice, and whatever names you give me, I'll go ahead and choose that as well. So I shared a very special bond with Ankita. I mean, she's a beautiful lady. She's a wow. Her designs, her dress, I always say you look beautiful, like elegant, chic. And I have so much love for Ankita. And I think after this Big Boss house, when she comes out, me and her, we're going to be sharing a good time. And she even invited me to her home for her to, for me to stay. So it's really a family. She is family to me, and I love her a lot.
So, do we have a suggestion for Ankita and Vicky's baby name?
Yes, to be honest with you, if it's a boy, but wait, you're very good, but I want to, if I go back in the Big Boss house, I will say the name, because I don't think now it's a good time for me to state it. I want to keep that a secret. Well, that was a good one. You're trying to trick me. I like that.
Then we can have a suggestion, because Ankita would be watching this for sure.
Suggestion would be, you know what? I want to give it more like a mix of Hindi and Western name, because I just feel like it will be a very cute, exotic baby, and I know it will be beautiful. So I think I want to keep that a secret, but all I can say, it's going to be a mix of Hindi and Western. So it's like in the middle, if that makes sense.
Through that, also, we have been watching a lot of, love angles in the show. And one love angle that came, certainly not that way, but we can feel that when you're out of the house, we can sense it somewhere. It's you and Abhishek, maybe somewhere or the other, you have been, expressing.
He's beautiful. Abhishek, I always say it, he's got a beautiful heart. He's he fights. He's aggressive and he wants to win. But if you like unpeel, when you unpeel an onion, you see their beautiful self. And he is really bohot beautiful, like pure heart. And I really want to see him again. Like he even gave me his clothes, his jumper. And it really means a lot. I really want to see him again. I missed him already. It's only been 24 hours, but I miss him and I want to see him. He's beautiful.
But then how do you see Isha, Abhishek and Samar's bond? Also, speaking about other couples, Aishwarya and Neil have been, tagged as being a very toxic couple.
Yes.
Since you are out of the house, you must be encountering it even more. How do you see that?
Honestly, between Neil and Aishwarya in the beginning, there was too much. Aishwarya is very, feisty. I always say in every interview, she's like a chihuahua, like, rah, 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 like, she gets very angry. And I tell her as well, I said, like, Aishwarya, don't be angry, because it's not a good image outside. You want to set a positive example to people watching, And Neil, I think, is the one that always helps to make Aishwarya relax, to calm down. And Neil is beautiful, is a very wonderful, beautiful guy. But I think if it wasn't for Neil, Aishwarya would be very angry every day. So I think Neil is helping to control Aishwarya in the house. Then the love triangle, I think, is boring. I don't know, it's just going round in circle. Like they keep fighting, Isha and Abhishek. And I'm like, like, come on, like, let's move on. And I'm like, Abhishek, please don't waste your energy on Khanzadeh or Isha. They're not interested. You know, share that love with someone who wants you like me. And then he was like, yes, you know what, you're right. And he was like, Mom, I hope you don't mind. Like, he was proposing yesterday. So I was like, oh my God, I was shocked. But no, he's lovely. He's a beautiful guy. And I just think people might be judging him because of his aggressive behavior. But like I say, if you peel the onion, you see a pure heart, pure soul. Like myself, I'm a pure soul, but sassy pure soul, you know?
So please tell us why this Indian attire, and you have been looking.
I love the Indian attire. Like this is like proper like Indian dress. Maybe I'm getting married. This is my maybe outfit with Abhishek, you know, wedding. And I just love it. I just think it's beautiful. It's very stylish. It's very sassy. And I love like anything gold, shiny. It's just my personality. And it's that okr, you know what I mean? So I'm happy. I love it.
Lovely. One thing that I'd like to ask you, that there has been a private room kind of thing with Isha and Samarth. We have seen the TV has been, for the audience, and it is a family show, we'd say. Do you feel them behaving in such a way is a right thing?
You know what? I was actually 4 days ago, I went to Makan number 1. And I think they were all sleeping, but I saw in Isha's and Samarth's bed, there was a lot of movement under the sheet. And I told Ankita, I said, Ankita, I think there's something going on here which doesn't look right. But I think, to be honest, it's not really appropriate in what they're doing. You know, it is a family show. So there needs to be boundaries. But I think Samarth, he's very maybe pushy sort of guy. So I think, that's all I say.
Lovely. We'd like to know from Naved, who is top 5 according to you, and who do you see, winning the show?
Top 5, I definitely think I should be one of the top 5. But if we're talking about the house right now, I think Vicky will be one of the top 5 because he's very calculated. He knows what he's doing. I think Munawar, he's very strategic in what he's doing. And he even said, I'm the shark. I'm like the shark in the sea, which is, oh my God. Then the third is Khanzadeh. I think Khanzadeh is very strong character. Ankita. And I think the 5th person would be Manara. Because Manara, she's a strong character as well. And she's entertaining. This is my top 5, I think.
Lovely. Lastly, who you are not gonna be friends with after the show is over?
Who do you think? Can you take a guess who you think I won't be friends with after the show? Let me see if you know.
We are all sure about who he's not gonna be friends with, but we would like to know.
He's spelled, if I'm spelling correctly, Arun. That's all which spells Aaron. I just think I don't get along with Aaron, and what I've seen in the house, he was very fake. He lied. And he was trying to get rid of me. And yesterday, the way when he was hugging me, it was a fake love. So unfortunately, Aaron, it's time for you to go home. And really, there's nothing really. You're always in bed doing nothing.
Yeah. So this was Nawed, who has been evicted from the house this week. So soon we'll be having you seeing more in the upcoming
surprises. 100%. There'll be a big like a big party, hopefully as well when Manara comes out. Because obviously we have mutual friends in the industry, and I think we're gonna do a big Mumbai party soon. And Abhishek, I miss you. I hope to see you very soon as well.
Thank you so much, Naved, for joining with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Cameraman Pratik के साथ रोशनी विश्वकर्मा, मुंबई.
हम तो रोज़ाना पहनाते हैं आपको एंटरटेनमेंट का हार। तो अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया है, आप इसे लाइक करें, कमेंट देके अपनी राय ज़रूर दें, और ऐसे ही एक्सक्लूसिव कंटेंट के लिए हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें। अगर आप ये वीडियो फेसबुक पर देख रहे हैं तो हमारे फेसबुक पेज को फॉलो ज़रूर करें। नाम तो आप सब जानते ही हैं ना, सास बहू और बेटियाँ।